The next time you're sitting high in that cab, realize that you're piloting the direct descendant of a machine born from pure desperation. Forget the interstates and service plazas for a moment and picture a world without them. The year is 1898. The roads are brutal, muddy tracks. The nights are pitch black. And the undisputed king of the road is the horse. It was in this world that a single problem, faced by one man in Cleveland, Ohio, gave birth to the very idea of your truck. This was the world of Alexander Winton, a Scottish immigrant and owner of the Winton Motor Carriage Company. He was a brilliant engineer and a sharp businessman, and he was one of the first people in America to sell a car. But his success was creating a logistical nightmare. Every time he sold one of his handcrafted machines to a customer in another city, he faced a massive problem. How do you deliver it? Driving the car itself hundreds of miles over brutal roads was a terrible option. Put wear and tear on a brand new vehicle before the owner even saw it and risked a breakdown in the middle of nowhere. The only other real option was the railroad, but that was expensive, rigid in its scheduling, and couldn't deliver door to door. Winton was stuck. He was building the future but was being held back by the transportation methods of the past. So driven by pure necessity, he went into his workshop. The solution he devised was a stroke of raw, practical genius. He took one of his own cars and modified it, turning it into a tractor. Then he engineered a separate cart, or trailer, with a flat platform and its own set of wheels, which could be hitched to the back of the tractor. He didn't just invent a new vehicle. He invented a new concept, distributing the load and the power between two separate units. That very first semi-truck was born. It wasn't pretty. It was a brute force solution crafted from steel, wood, and engine grease. There was no sleeper cab, no air brakes, nothing but a man, a motor, and a mission. But when that machine rumbled out of his Cleveland factory, hauling its first load, it was more than just a delivery. It was a revolution on wheels. It was the first whisper of what would become the roar of the American supply chain. The single invention, created to solve one man's business problem, became the ancestor of every flatbed, reefer, and dry van on the road today. It's the reason a driver can be an independent force, the master of their own rig, carrying the lifeblood of the nation from coast to coast. The spirit of grit, innovation, and sheer will that built that first truck in 1898 is the same spirit that keeps the whole system rolling over 125 years later.